What's going on, everybody? Joshua Pinard here, and welcome back to the War Crimes Ahoy podcast.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Robert Vincent McCory IV, joining you again.
And today we have a special guest. So how about you
And
introduce
that,
yourself?
yes, and that is me, Harshit.
Yes.
If you don't know me, I'm kind of Robbie's friend. That's my credentials to be on the show.
Kinda.
Kinda. All right, we're not the best of friends, okay? Me and Robbie, we've had some tough times in the past.
Oh, yeah.
Tough
Some
times.
Yes, there's been some secrets he's held from me.
Oh, yeah, secret. No, we don't talk about that.
Many secrets.
Well, how about before we get into that, we have to do our usual follower begging. So
Oh, yeah, obviously.
yeah, download this episode and follow our Instagram pages, because that would be awesome.
I beg of you all, please do it.
Yes, do it. You should, because if you don't, I don't.
I'm gonna be sad.
You know.
A depressed Robbie it's not a good thing in the world.
It's not a good thing. I agree with that. These are wise words from you, Harshit.
Yeah.
Wait, thank you.
Yeah, if Robbie gets upset, he throws a big temper tantrum and starts throwing chairs and breaking windows.
Oh, he starts fucking flipping his shit, man. Oh, God.
Talking like he does like a special ed kid freak out.
Yeah, you don't want to see me when I'm angry.
What are you? What are you? You don't want to see me when I'm angry.
Whoa. No one's ever seen Robbie angry. That's the thing.
I've never seen him angry.
It's a rare sight. Like in school, right? Like he barely talks in school, right? Everybody likes him because he doesn't talk shit about nobody. He's just kind of there. He just vibes.
Yeah. I'm basically like a brick wall. I just sit there and do nothing.
You sit there, but you get good grades, though.
So a smart brick wall.
Yeah, smart ass brick wall right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. But yeah. Well, you're the topic, so we're gonna talk about you. What's up, Harvey? What's up with you? What's going on?
Not much, to be honest. I know that's really not the best way to get this conversation started, but
you said you listened to some of the episodes, right?
Yes.
And what did you think of them?
Honestly, what you guys been doing, actually, it's been because I haven't heard Robbie in a long time, right? So it's been some cringe, a little. Right?
That's okay. That's the point.
Yeah,
but it makes it funny. I like the cringe, and you guys have like good conversation topics too. You guys just don't sit there for like 30 minutes and don't talk about shit.
Yeah.
Right.
We have a plan around Christmas time.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, it's like basically like I don't know, probably Robbie, because Robbie would basically read the story. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and I'd go in with these little blurbs and say like dumb shit in the middle of it.
That sounds fucking great, to be honest.
Yeah,
I love that.
I can't wait for it.
I'm an expert reader too. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are. Robbie's the damn smartest brick wall there is. Fuck.
Yeah, you are pretty smart, you special piece of shit.
You know what? I thank you.
I feel bad for shitting on you, Robbie, but at the same time, not really. But like, see now, the thing between me and Robbie, right? We have such a great friendship. It's been building through years. It's been hammered through years and years of like talking 5 words each day, right?
Yeah.
So like basically, I don't know if this is like in 5th or 6th grade, right?
Oh no.
So him and Jonah, they start this little. You guys know Jonah, right? You know Jonah.
Yeah, I know Jonah.
He's been on the show.
He's been on. Yeah,
He was on a couple episodes. Yeah, the ASMR one, beautiful. So when it was like 5th or 6th grade, and Robbie and Jonah came up with this little secret, right? And so me being the little brat that I am, I want to know this goddamn secret, right? So I keep on asking Robbie, right? What happened? What happened? Like, what's the little secret? And he never tells me. And so, like, on the last day of school that year, he says Stuart, and I'm just, fuck, is that supposed to mean? My man says Stuart out of nowhere. Like, what how am I supposed to translate that to? So every single year from that day, I keep asking him, well, who the fuck is Stuart? Right? And so last year when I asked him, he said he would tell me at the end of the year. But he didn't.
No. I didn't tell you. Yeah.
I'm not saying...
I'm going to tell you at the end of senior year.
Oh my god.
You have some time to wait, my man.
Oh, fuck. 4 years? No, it'll be what, like 8 years to know this goddamn secret that's been bugging me for the past 4. Oh my god. It annoys me so much. He just won't tell me one thing, right?
Listen, good things come to those who wait, okay?
Where the hell is my reward then?
What?
I help people and do stuff for people all the time. Where's my goddamn reward?
Just keep waiting.
Where's my cash? Wait, keep waiting. What do you think I've been doing for the past? How many years have I been alive? 15. God.
Dude, me and Joss are both fucking sick of this shit, man.
Yeah, we are. I'm pissed in particular.
Exactly. We don't want to wait anymore. We just want to know the details.
That's pretty unfortunate. You're gonna have to.
God put me on this earth for one reason, and that's to find out who Stuart is. Okay. Like, when I'm on my deathbed and I find out who Stuart is, then I'll be able to pass peacefully. All right.
Yeah, no. I'll tell you. Eventually. Oh, I will.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ, Robbie, what's with you? Something's up.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Robbie's just special. He's a special kid in many ways.
Yeah.
In many ways, he's special.
I thank you for that.
Yeah.
Well, you don't. Okay, well, I don't think you took that the correct way, but take it how you want, Robbie. Take it how you want.
Yeah. No. Someone tells you they're special, you're just like, oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. We like to call Robbie an icon in our grade. He's just an iconic dude.
An icon.
You say so.
You see the man's face. You see him just like briskly walking down the hallway. You see him, and he just smiles at you, and you're just like, "Hey, that's a good dude."
In my school, if someone gets called,
right
an icon, they get put on a list.
Oh my god! Oh no! I don't know if I like the sound of that.
Yeah, New Hampshire schools are weird.
Hey, Robbie, if there's ever a school shooter, man, I don't. If you're on that, I don't know. I don't think you'd be on that list, my guy. I hope not, at least.
I hope not too.
You're just like friends with everybody, you know. You just kind of just vibe there. Yeah, and like the teachers too. Like the teachers too, right? You don't talk to too many people, but you're just like kind of just there, you know.
Yeah.
And I like it. You don't fuck with anybody.
Yeah.
Like you respect people, and they respect you back. Yeah, just the respect, my guy.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
If only it was that easy in New Hampshire.
Wholesome's another word that we would describe Robbie.
If only it was that easy in New Hampshire. See, New Hampshire schools, they're a bit different.
I know. I went up to New Hampshire once, and oh god, so
in New Hampshire you can respect people, but they might not respect you too much.
Yeah, no. So, you know the White Mountains, right?
Hold on, we got to pause for a second. Hold on.
All right.
Back. Sorry, we had a bit of a technical difficulty, but what were you saying, Harshit?
So, do you know the White Mountains in New Hampshire? I think they're called the White Mountains.
Yes, I know the White Mountains all too well. Yes.
He lives
I live there. I live in. Yeah. I've lived all over New Hampshire.
Oh, really?
I was born in Franklin. I spent most of my younger years in a town called Hillsborough, and I moved up to Madison, New Hampshire, which is town just off of Conway when I was about 4 or 5. I'm
Damn.
a Hampshire kid. I'm as northern as it gets.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. And keep in mind,
planned out.
Keep in
He
mind,
already has a great story to tell his grandkids. Like he's been everywhere basically, in New Hampshire at least.
keep in mind, Franklin and Hillsborough, they're not too good at towns. They're freaking shitty towns. They're not good.
Tewksbury. I mean, Tewksbury is just God. There's some parts of Tewksbury, but like they've been like renovating now.
No.
They've been like renovating other parts of Tewksbury. There used to be this. Rob, you know where Wamasill is, right? Wamasill Lands.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure there used to be a motel there. Motel was like, oh my god, and they would fucking tell stories, right? About how they would fucking hide drugs through the walls.
It's not. It's a little sketchy over there.
Yeah, it'd be like the largest place in New England, like more Massachusetts, like Maine, New Hampshire, like everywhere in New England. That was like probably the largest, most dense place for drugs to be dealt, and that's crazy to me because like
Jesus, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, and there still is like an opioid crisis in fucking Tewksbury.
Yes, yeah. I know that all too well.
There's an opioid crisis going on in Tewksbury?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn. No,
so many people just like fucking love taking drugs. They're fucking idiots.
There's good people in New England, but most of the weird people bully most of them and send most of them out of New England.
Exactly. That's why no one like. And the thing about New England, it's so fucking cold here sometimes.
It can get pretty cold here.
I fucking hate it. Then it's like fucking 100 degrees the next day. It's so bipolar. Like,
yeah, Mount Washington during the winter, it's like negative 38 degrees Celsius and with a negative 100 wind chill up there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And it was so cold they couldn't measure the temperature themselves. They sent a Mars rover in Mount Washington to take the temperature themselves.
Fucking Mars rover.
It was dangerously cold. Or not like a Mars rover, some sort of rover.
Still, they sent a fucking machine up there instead of a human. That's how cold it was.
Yeah, they couldn't.
Just turn blue and like turn to ice.
They would
just hypothermia just at that instance, just fucking drops dead. Oh my god.
They wouldn't drop, they'd freeze in place.
You wouldn't be able to drop.
Unless
imagine
then they shatter.
Oh god. Imagine just walking through that. You just see a bunch of people just like standing right in place. And imagine you see a guy that's just kind of laying there and just like frozen in place with his dick just hanging out. That'd be the weirdest shit ever.
That'd be terrible. Even in like late spring, it's still like chilly up there. It's like negative. Yeah. It's like not negative. It's like 40 degrees Fahrenheit up there. It's like Jesus.
Yeah. It's so cold sometimes, man.
Yeah, and there's also
then you got fucking like Californian pussies over there, and they like get 60-degree weather, and they're wearing like full like sweaters and jackets and everything. Like, dude,
yeah,
it's 60 degrees.
When I went to California, if it was below 70, they were all like dressed up for winter.
Exactly. Like, dude, if it's like for me, if it's like 60 degrees, I'm popping a whole entire tank top with some shorts, my guy. Like, there's no way. They're so not used to it. Same thing with Florida people, like Florida, Texas, everybody down in the south.
I've adopted to the cold. My skin is resistant to it.
Exactly.
I can go into like 32-degree weather with a pair of shorts and a t-shirt on.
And just fucking
and I can party. But if it just goes 1 degree down too far in the LA area, the far
they're like it's like a fucking corona. It's like
DEFCON 1. Batten the hatches. It's a blizzard of 78. Everyone.
Blizzard of 78.
If it goes down 1 degree, they're dressed like they're fucking villagers and towns in Antarctica. Christ. It's ridiculous. And it's not even good. It's not even worse for us. Think about like Canada or Alaska in the winter.
Oh god,
10 times worse than us. And we're not
Alaska too. It's like night all the time. It's
yeah,
like night for the entire month.
That just sucks.
It's like every season, it's like a different time. Like maybe like summer, it's like somewhat bright for like a couple weeks, then back to night.
You know what?
Dude, just imagine what winter's like. Winter's probably hell.
I have cousins there, and a teacher that I have actually used to live in Alaska.
Oh, jeez.
Cold, dark, and if you're like out past your bedtime, the grizzly bears eat you.
Yeah, yeah. That's how Alaska is. Where I live right now, there aren't any police or anything. If you mess up, the wildlife sets you straight.
Wow, that sets you straight. The fucking mooses just come out of nowhere, just fucking body you.
They ram the coyotes will kind of make you dance around a bit and distract you while a 1,000-pound grizzly comes charging at you.
Oh, full speed. Imagine.
Oh yeah.
I still don't know how to tell the difference between like it's either for black bears or brown bears. For one, you're just supposed to play dead, and one that you're supposed to like get all like big and like try to fucking scare them off. I still don't know the difference. I still don't.
I'm pretty sure you scare away black bears by making yourself look big.
Okay, so it's black bears that you scare away.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not sure though.
I think. Well, Robbie, if I'm in a life and death situation, I would have you to thank. Okay.
Yeah.
If somehow a fucking.
Don't worry. I'll tell you whose store it is before then.
Or if you have the tools and the strength, then you can just take Craig Jorgensen and pop a couple of caps in that bear if they do anything.
Caps in that bear. Oh, that'd be great. Just imagine just taking a goddamn fucking machine gun. Never mind. This is getting to animal cruelty. I'm sorry.
Well, it's not animal cruelty unless it's hunting season.
Oh, okay, unless it's hunting season. Unless. All right, so let's say it is hunting season, right?
Yeah.
Hypothetically, we get a fucking AK-47 in both hands, right? You're telling me we get a fucking. What do we get? We get a fucking Jeep with a fucking machine gun mounted on top of it, and we just mow through the bears. I think.
Go to Russia. They do that there, except they do it from a helicopter.
Yeah, everybody.
They have wolves with like a machine gun on the helicopter.
Yeah, you know. Real. Yeah, you know that every citizen in Russia is just a brown bear on a unicycle.
Russians are fucking cruel, man. Like, they don't give a fuck.
I have a coworker. His name is like Drakovsky, and he's
Jesus Christ!
No.
He is giant. He is a large man.
Yeah, don't mess with him. Don't mess with him. He could probably just like pick you up and rip you in half.
He's a 270-pound, 6'7" man.
God,
giant beard and like 80% of his weight is like muscle weight, not fat weight, muscle weight.
Oh God!
He wrestles bears for a living.
He wrestles any creature that is the same size as him.
Oh my God! You'd fucking take on anything.
His English name is Dragon. So yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Dragon? Dude, that's that's fucking amazing. Dragon?
You don't,
dude. That's amazing.
You don't want to mess with him.
No,
you don't. That's just a death wish messing with him.
Yeah, and like in Russia too, it's fucking cold as shit up there too.
Yeah,
God.
Oh yeah.
Probably very cold in the winter. Yeah, even in the warmer environments, maybe like the Caspian. It's pretty cold because Caspian's like grasslandy, not like forest. It's like grasslandish area.
Yeah.
Siberia is basically just a wasteland.
Siberia
is just destroyed. Well, there's like certain regions of Russia. What's like up like far north? Is that more forest?
I think it's like a tundra.
Yeah,
tundra. Then the far east, probably somewhat similar.
Yeah.
Then
south. And then there's like fucking Australia where there's just blazing heat. Like you got forest fires up there too, like down there. I mean.
Yeah.
And the thing about Australia, they have different time zones and like everywhere. like in their whole like their country, right? They have like 7 different time zones depending on where you live. It's the most fucked up shit.
You know what else is pretty messed up?
What?
What?
They're all upside down. How do they deal with that?
I don't know, man. That's pretty weird.
How do you deal with walking around on the ceiling?
Well, they're Australians. They probably adapt to it. So when they come to
Exactly.
America, they're probably like, "What is this place?
No.
What's going on here?"
I actually believe that Australia doesn't exist, right? Because if you think about it, if you think about it, why would it exist? Like, what's the point of it just being there? There's nothing good that comes out of Australia. Name one good thing that came out of Australia.
Kangaroos.
Okay, well, they can still fucking whoop anybody's ass.
Yeah,
Like,
kangaroos are strong and they're awesome. Kangaroos are awesome.
kangaroos, fair.
Maybe
Imagine you get a rattlesnake up in that bitch. Oh my god.
Besides kangaroos, what else?
We have rattlesnakes in mass.
Yeah.
No, they have emus. That's what they have emus, dude.
Emus are pretty sick.
Emus.
You know, there was actually I saw a video about this the other day. There was actually Australia actually declared war on their emus.
Yeah,
I think they lost.
They lost.
That's not a video. They fucking lost.
They lost a war to emus.
Oh my god. And they use the same technique. They use the fucking, like, mounted on top of their fucking Jeep, and they just fucking mowed through the emus. And there was like 20,000 emus, and they only killed 1,000.
How does this happen?
Therefore, that's a loss. That's a loss.
That is a loss.
That's a major loss.
Imagine just going on a massacre and just killing your national bird. Just fucking...
And imagine losing to that national bird.
Losing to the national bird of your country.
How the hell does that happen?
Imagine America went on a war with fucking bald eagles. The fuck?
We'd lose. Those things are crazy.
Those things are very
savage.
insane.
Dude, their claws, man. That shit is sharp.
Yeah, their talons. Their talons take out eyeballs.
Yeah, that's not a pretty sight, God.
No, it's not.
It's very scary.
I've
heard of people literally just letting their dogs just roam free, in these weird fields. They're like, yeah, let the dogs roam free, even though you're not supposed to, because there's eagles here.
Yeah.
The eagles just kind of take them.
Yeah, those eagles will pick up dogs, especially my dog. My dog is a Chihuahua.
Oh yeah, that fucking prime eagle shit right there. That's like a prime snack. That's an amazing snack for an eagle right there.
It's an easy thing to spot too, since especially a ton of small dogs are completely white. So it's just oh, look at that.
Yeah. I mean, my Chihuahua was white. I saw another Chihuahua that was white. No, a lot of people that have Chihuahuas that are white and black, or a pattern with the color white in it. So yeah, pretty easy.
Wait, what color can Chihuahuas be?
I think any color that a dog is. But
I'm not that informed on dogs, to be honest. I have a pretty decent knowledge of things, but not dogs. I mean, I know I can name one dog species. Okay,
they're called breeds.
Fuck. Okay, well, maybe I can't name one. Maybe, just maybe. Yeah, no, I'm not that well informed on dogs.
I mean, I know I can name a good amount of breeds, but I don't really know their characteristics or their qualities. You know, Irish Wolfhounds, German Shepherds, Border Collies, Chihuahuas, Papillons,
German
Pomeranians, Siberian Huskies, Alaskan Malamutes. You know, stuff like that.
My neighbor has a husky, a Siberian Husky.
That your neighbor's a lucky guy.
No, he's a fucking dick.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't deserve the husky.
No, he doesn't deserve the husky. No, man, he doesn't deserve the huskies. He doesn't.
Or husky.
Well,
he doesn't. He has 2.
Wow.
Yeah, he is too. Yeah.
Well, actually, I do know a couple things about huskies. A common trend with them is that apparently huskies have like a higher chance of running away from home. So,
Oh.
any luck, those
Still-
huskies will run away from that dude's house.
They're still part wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're just trying to escape. You have to like fully make them docile to make them stay.
Yeah.
I came up with a conspiracy theory.
Oh
What?
God, Robert.
What?
So every time a husky runs away and you can't find it, it secretly joins a group of huskies that's growing more and more every day.
Dude, it's
They're
like
gonna
the
take
KGB.
over the. They're gonna take over the world.
It's the fucking KGB. Oh my
no,
God.
no, not the KGB.
The KGB is already after Robbie.
Oh God,
He
Robert.
insulted them in an
Scared.
episode, and now they're after him.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
A black van just showed up out my house. What's that black van doing? there?
Anyway, we'll keep this topic up in the next episode. But if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to download this episode and follow the Instagram pages. You know, War Crimes Ahoy, Armor Core 12, and Homeboy Josh. Harshit, do you have Instagram?
I don't,
Oh,
sadly.
I was gonna say follow
I do
him,
have a
but
Snap though. I have a Snap. I think it's like Shizzy. Never mind. It's way too complicated.
I'm gonna look at it right now.
Oh God. It's a nickname that.
Shizzy Pal 44
Yep.
with 3 Z's. That's a lot of Z's.
I don't want to talk about this.
Anyway, we will see you guys in the next episode.
See you later.
Peace out, everybody.